Alright, so moving on to the final segment, I'll be sharing my fight prediction for this weekend's fight taking place in the sport of boxing between Oleksandr Usyk and Daniel Dubois. So Oleksandr Usyk will be defending his unified heavyweight titles, his WBO, IBF, WBA, IBO world titles against Daniel Dubois this Saturday night in the sport of boxing. So this is going to be a heavyweight championship fight that Oleksandr Usyk will be defending those unified titles. These are my storylines heading into this fight. So Oleksandr Usyk will be making his second title defense of his unified titles. He successfully defended his unified titles against Anthony Joshua, the man who he defeated in 2021 to become the new unified champion at the heavyweight division. Successfully did that by defeating Anthony Joshua in a rematch last year. This will be his first fight in the calendar year of 2023. And then you have Daniel Dubois, who walks into the biggest fight of his career, very young in his career at 25 years old, looking to pull off one of the biggest upsets in boxing history. I do believe that that's how big this fight could be if Daniel Dubois can pull up the upset. Currently on a 4-fight winning streak. Last year he defeated Trevor Bryan to become the WBA regular champion last year in 2022. So my tail of the tape for the fight, Oleksandr Usyk is currently 20-0. He has 13 knockouts to his resume. Unified heavyweight champion, former undisputed champion at the cruiserweight division, former Olympic gold medalist. Oleksandr Usyk has done it all at age 36. He stands at 6'3" with a reach advantage of 78 inches. Then you have Daniel Dubois, who is currently 19-1, has 18 victories coming way of knockout. WBA regular champion, stands at 6'5", and also has a reach span of 78 inches. So the reach span is there, but Daniel Dubois has the height advantage at 6'5", compared to Oleksandr Usyk's height advantage at 6'3". So these are my keys to victories if Daniel Dubois wants to walk out of Poland the new unified champion in the heavyweight division. He has to come in firing and blazing from round one all the way into the fight, and he has to come in blazing, hot. He has to come in like he's got shot out of a cannon. That's how Daniel Dubois has to come into this fight Saturday night. Throw everything you can at Oleksandr Usyk very early, because he's seen it all and he's done it all. And I think to catch him off, a veteran in the prime of his career in his late 30s, he's going to have to throw everything he can in order to be successful come Saturday night. He's going to have to come in with a nothing to lose mentality as well, Daniel Dubois, if he wants to be successful. He's the big underdog here. He throws as many power shots as he can. Like I said, the power is there for Daniel Dubois. As a fly comes across my face, the power is there for Daniel Dubois, and he showed that time in and time out with 18 knockouts, 18 times that he's won fights via knockout. I think he's gonna have to get the knockout victory if he wants to walk away the unified champion. He believes he could do it. He's got to do the walking. He's walked the walk. Now he's got to talk. He's doing the walking. You guys know what I mean. Walk the walk, talk the talk. That's what he's got to do Saturday night. My key to victories for Oleksandr Usyk. He's got to use his experience. He's done it all. He's seen it all. He's got to use his wisdom against a young fighter, still young in his career, and Daniel Dubois, who I just mentioned, is only 25 years old. He's got to use his speed and stay very patient. Oleksandr Usyk is very crafty in that boxing ring. If he stays focused, stays sharp, and uses his quickness to get out of catchy situations that Daniel Dubois could potentially have him in, landing some power shots, I think he'll be just fine in this title defense Saturday night. He's got to be faster. He's got to be way more patient than Daniel Dubois. Timing Oleksandr Usyk, I do believe, will be having a good key strategy to be earning a lot of counter right hands, a lot of counter shots to what Daniel Dubois is going to be throwing at him. If he stays patient, he has one of the best jabs in the game today as well, hitting him with some effective jabs. I do believe that he will be just fine Saturday night. Those are my keys to victories for Oleksandr Usyk. Well, with that being said, I'm going with Oleksandr Usyk to win this fight via knockout in the 8th round. I do believe the longer the fight goes, the more it favors Oleksandr Usyk to be victorious in this fight. Daniel Dubois, that I don't believe he has the cardiovascular endurance to hang with an athlete like Oleksandr Usyk, who is not a true heavyweight, former cruiserweight in his own right to climb up to the heavyweight rankings. He's gonna be the bigger fighter. Gas tank is gonna be a problem for me down the stretch. The longer this fight goes on, the longer it favors Oleksandr Usyk. And I think we're gonna see that Saturday night as Oleksandr Usyk is gonna tire out Daniel Dubois, pick his spots, and land the knockout victory in the 8th round. And I do believe that another reason why Oleksandr Usyk is going to win this fight, I do believe it's just not his time yet. He's very young in his career. He's only 25 years old. It'll be too difficult to handle a masterclass performer like Oleksandr Usyk very early in his career, which will lead to him making a lot of mistakes in the later rounds, which will set up for Oleksandr Usyk to have a nice knockout victory in the 8th round. But that is my fight prediction for this weekend's fight between Oleksandr Usyk and Daniel Dubois. But that is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. This is your host, Thomas Tyree, signing off. And I'll see you guys on next week's episode.